What I'm going to do in this tutorial is something that was suggested to me in the quest requests video, which I'm going to call this video non-linear quest. So what it is it's a quest where you'll be given multiple objectives, and you'll have to go and complete each of them in any order, and then report back to the NPC who gives you the quest. The example the guy gave me the quest was it's like the No Not Much quest in Fallout New Vegas, where you have to help Bitter Springs get all their stuff. So that's what this quest is going to be like. So first I'm going to create a quest for it. So I'll just give it a unique ID, which I'll just call it tutorial quest, like I always do with these. The name is going to be tutorial quest, and priority 55, start game enabled. Okay. Now just save my mod. I'll call it multi-quest. So I'm going to make an NPC to give us the objectives. I'll call him tutorial NPC 1. Name NPC. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 3 different objectives, and each of the objective is just going to be a totally random, non-related thing, but they're all going to be ones that I've done in past tutorials. So I'm going to do kill an NPC, collect some data from a terminal, and then pick up an object. So I'll just create another NPC to be the kill target. So I'll call him tutorial NPC 2. And I'll call him kill me, and I'll make it a female, so that they're visually distinct. I'm going to create a new voice type for the NPC. I'll call it tutorial voice, and I'll leave it as a male. Let's go back to the NPC and look for tutorial NPC 1. And this is just to stop him from saying the default dialogue. With a woman it isn't going to matter, but with the man it will matter. So next up I'm going to I'll make the terminal next. And I'm just going to edit the Abraham Washington one, call it tutorial terminal. Tutorial terminal, delete that. No, I don't want it to be locked. And now I'm going to delete all of these. Now I've got a totally blank terminal to work with. I'm then going to create a misc item. Let's do some Abraxo cleaner because it's at the top. And I'll give it a unique ID because it's going to be a unique item style fetch quest. So I'll just call it tutorial Abraxo cleaner, make it a quest item. And I'll give it the name tutorial Abraxo cleaner. So I'm going to place all of these in the world, and then I'm going to go about putting in the sort of infrastructure of the quest. It's taking its time to load. Look for Springvale, that's what I always do these things. Here we go. Yes to all. Okay. So now I'm going to just put tutorial into the filter here, so that get our tutorial Abraxo cleaner. Yes, that's fine. I just made it a quest object so the player can't take it out of their inventory, and it will always prompt you whenever you try to change quest objects, but it's fine for this context because we made the quest object so it won't mess up the game by editing it. Now let's find the terminal. Oops. Which doesn't yet have the entry, but you know. Let's click and drag this over near the Abraxo cleaner. Drop it on the floor. And now I'm going to place the NPCs. Let's go for the tutorial NPC number 2 first. Just click and drag here into the world. There we go. And now let's do this one. Let's get this guy like this, drop him to the ground, like that. So next I'm going to create some dialogue. So I'll do a greeting. Right click new, and we're just going to put hello. How's it going? Like that. You might click new, get his ID, and we're going to look for tutorial NPC1. Now I'll just copy that condition. So now I'm going to create a new topic where the player, I'm going to go for tutorial topic 1, call it that. I'm going to create two topics now, tutorial topic 1 and tutorial topic 2. Like this. And this is going to be the one where the player asks for work. Yes, I have a job for you to do. I'd like you to kill a woman, get me some Abraxo cleaner, then download some data. Yeah, that's fine, and I'm just going to paste that condition here. I'm going to check this as a goodbye, and then actually don't put anything here for now. And I also forgot to give us a prompt, so I'll say do you have any work? And so now I'm going to set stage tutorial quest 10 like that. And so let's create our stage now, and define that as 10, right click new. And so now we're going to have 3 different sets of objectives. So I'm going to set objective displayed tutorial quest 10.1. Set objective displayed tutorial quest 21, and set objective displayed tutorial quest 31. And so these don't line up to anything at the moment, so I shall now create some objectives. Right click new. And objective 10 will be kill the woman, and we're in this target ref. I'll right click new, select reference in render window. I can't see the woman, I have to click and drag the render window so I can see her. Select reference in render window, double click the woman, and that's that. So now we'll define number 20. So in the index I'm just going to put 20 here like this. Display data, display text will be get the Abraxo cleaner. Get the Abraxo cleaner. I'll capitalise that A. And now we're just going to click back on the render window and click on our Abraxo cleaner. Just double click it and this will come up. And I'm going to check persistent reference. And I'm also going to give it a reference here, tutorial cleaner ref, because I'm going to make them initially disabled just for the ease of you can't pick them up until the quest has started, because I'll enable them then. So we're going to do exactly the same thing with a terminal, persistent reference initially disabled, and I'm going to call it tutorial. I'm going to call it tutorial terminal ref like that. And then the woman is already a persistent reference, but I'll call it tutorial woman ref and initially disabled. Basically because it's much easier to script the quest if I only enable them when the quest starts, so I'll go back and do that in a minute. So we'll go back to here, get the Abraxo cleaner, and we'll create a new quest target on the Abraxo cleaner. Like that. And now we're going to do the same thing again for objective number 30. Except this is going to be download the data. Download data. And again, we're going to create a new target ref down here. New, select and render window. Like that. Boom. So that is that. I'm just going to go back to quest stages and I'll enable them all. So it's go tutorial cleaner ref dot enable, tutorial terminal ref dot enable, tutorial woman ref dot enable. So now they'll all be enabled once stage 10 is set through the dialog. Okay, just going to save what I've done so far. So now I'm going to have to write scripts for both the woman and the Abraxo cleaner. New scn tutorial Abraxo script, and I'm going to do begin on add player, set objective completed tutorial quest, and now I can't remember which one the backside cleaner was, so that's not good. It was 20, okay. 21, end. And there's no need for any conditions because you won't be able to remove it from your inventory, and this will only appear when it's stage 10, so this is only possible to run at one time anyway. So now I'm just going to double click on this and edit base so I can attach the script quickly. And it was called, there you go, tutorial Abraxo script. Okay, okay. Now I'm going to write a script for a woman. SCN. Give it a unique name. Tutorial woman script. This time it's going to be begin on def. Set objective completed tutorial quest. Was it 10? Let's check and see what one it was. It was 10. 10 1. End like that. Oops. Unknown variable objective. Oh, I've put a space. Sorry, shouldn't have been a space. It should be all one word. There we go. Now I'm going to just double click the woman, edit base, attach it to tutorial woman script, close all of that, and OK. Oops, this is still open. Save. Now I'm going to write one additional script. This is going to be a quest script this time, so SCN tutorial quest script. I'm just going to change this up here to script type quest before I forget. And all this is going to do is have short OBJs done. And that's all that's going to be. So that's defined a quest variable by putting short in front of OBJs done, like that. And so now we're going to look for the script we just wrote, tutorial quest script like that, which will be important in the dialogue when turning the quest into the man. And now we're going to need to create a thing for the terminal, so I'm going to go right click new. I'm just going to put download data and item result script set objective completed tutorial quest 31. I'll just check, but it was definitely 30. Yeah, it definitely was 30. Compile result, that's good. And result text data downloaded. I just want to check something. Is this? No, you can't do that. So I'm just going to be dead lazy and not put any conditions in. You know, you can look at my terminal tutorial to see how you do conditions and stuff, but it's not desperately important for this this thing. So okay. So now we are going to sort out more of the dialogue. So I'm going to make tutorial topic 2, 3, 4 and 5, I think, if I've got it right in my head. Tutorial topic 3, and I'll fill all these in a minute. Tutorial topic 4. And right click new, tutorial topic 5. There we go. So topic 1 is where you ask for work, and let's also hit say once so that doesn't come up. So now this is going to be, you're going to turn in each of the individual quests objectives via each topic. So I'm going to, this one will be, say, I've got the Abraxo cleaner, so I'll say thanks for getting that for me. I've got the Abraxo cleaner. Ignore, and I'll just paste that condition in that I copied before. And I'm going to do player dot remove item tutorial Abraxo cleaner 1. Yep, that's good. And now I'm going to put set tutorial quest, which is the idea of our quest, dot objs done, which was the quest variable you'll remember us defining it earlier, to tutorial quest dot objs done plus 1. So now I'm going to put a new condition in here. So I'm going to put get item count target, which means it'll run on the player because that's the target of the speech. Tutorial of backso cleaner equals 1, like that. And so, well, put that on say once, but it isn't necessary because you'll have it taken away from you anyway. But new, thanks for killing her for me. This is going to be turning in killing the woman. I've killed the woman. Paste that in, and now I'm just going to run on reference like this. I'm going to select a reference in vendor window. Get dead equals 1. So if she's dead, this will come up. And so now we're going to do. I'm going to go back up to this one to save me typing this out again. I'm just going to grab this here, copy, and paste like that. And so now it will add another +1 to our objectives done. And now this one I'm going to put in. You've got the terminal data. Oh wait, hold on. Thanks for getting me that data. I've just remembered something. There's no way to check if a player has the data the way I've done it, so I'm going to actually go and do the terminal properly instead of being lazy. So let's go to notes and create a note to be given to the player. Let's just grab any old note that already exists, change its ID to tutorial data note, give it a name, the data. This is the data. Okay. Yes, that's fine. And I'm just going to double click here. Edit base. So let's say let's display note, and we'll look for tutorial data note and have it added to the player. Okay. So now what we can do is do this properly. Tutorial quest topics. Paste for condition in we'd already copied. New. We're going to go back to get item count. Target. Yep. Whoops. Click that by accident. Look for tutorial data note. Has to equal 1. Check say once. And now paste in what we copied earlier. So now I actually need to add a topic 6. Because of the way I'm doing this. Tutorial topic 6. Because this is going to be the goodbye topic. I thought 5 was going to be, but actually it wasn't. So now this is going to be the topic to finish off all of the stages. You're right. That's all the stuff. Nice job. Have some money. That's all the stuff, isn't it? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's go back on. And now paste the condition we had before. I'm going to put say once and goodbye. I'm going to put set stage tutorial quest 20 down in here. And now we're going to add a new condition, which is going to be get quest variable tutorial quest, and you'll see that OBJ's done as shown up in the bottom here, has to equal 3. And now you'll see for each time you turn in one of the objectives, we've been adding 1 to the value of OBJ's done. And because there are 3 objectives, when OBJ's done equals 3, this will come up. So now we're going to add topics in our initial greeting. I'm just going to select current quest only because it's easier. Add topic 1, add topic 2, add topic 3, add topic 4, add topic 5, and add topic 6, which we haven't done yet. So we're going to create a goodbye topic, so he's just going to say goodbye. The player also going to say goodbye, paste that in, and check to goodbye. I'm also going to lower the priority to 49 so that it will always definitely appear at the bottom no matter what happens. So I've only bothered with one greeting. So what will happen now is you will greet the NPC. You will have the option to ask him for work. And then when you've asked him for work, it will set stage tutorial quest 10. When tutorial quest 10 is enabled, it will display all 3 of the objectives, and it will enable all 3 of the thingies that relate to the objectives. Let's just do a stage 20 because I forgot to do it before. Player.add item caps 001 100 reward XP 200 and check complete quest. So now you'll be sent off with these 3 objectives. And so every time you complete one of those objectives, it will oops, I've written rewards XP. Oh bloody hell. Player.add item caps 001 100 reward XP 200. Hey. And so then once you complete each of those objectives, I was saying, it will enable one of the conditions for the 3 turning it in thingies, like here. And once you've turned in all 3 of these, each one you can only say once. Each time you turn one of these in, it sets OBJ's done to OBJ's done plus 1. So eventually OBJ's 1 will equal 3, and you'll be able to say, you know, that's it done, isn't it? And he'll say, yep, nice job, have some money. Stage 20 will be set, and when stage 20 is set, the quest will be completed. So that should be everything done, if I've done it right. It's a very simple way of doing it. It's, you know, if you wanted to do something more complex, hopefully you can adapt kind of what I've shown here. But I'm now going to go into the game and play it so we can see it working. Okay, so when I went into the game, I noticed that there was one mistake, and that was, instead for the note thing here, instead of get item count, you need to do get has note. And now we need to go tutorial data note equals 1. That's what I should have done. So there was one slight mistake. So now I'm going to go back into the game and show the entire thing working out. Okay, here I am in the world. You'll notice none of our things have enabled, because they shouldn't have done. So we speak to this dude here. Hello, how's it going? Do you have any work? Yeah, he's giving me work. And now I spin around, all our stuff is here. Tutorial quest, and our 3 objectives are showing up. So let's take this back to cleaner. And it should come up. Vaccine cleaner got completed. It's completed in the Pip-Boy, even if it hasn't shown up. Let's download the data. There we go, it's come up, and that's killed the woman. Get away. And now she's dead. All the objectives have been completed. And so now I've realised I didn't set a return objective. So what you could do is just, you know, define an objective 40 that says return when all the things are done, and have that show up at the same time as the other 3. You can just do something as simple as that. Let's find our man who's gone off to run over here when I started that fight, and talk to him. Hello, how's it going? I've got the Abraxo cleaner. Thanks for getting that for me. And he's taken it off me. I've killed the woman. Thanks for killing her for me. I've got you the data. Thanks for getting me that data. That's all the stuff, isn't it? You're right. That is all the stuff. Nice work. Have some money. And now I've completed the thing. I gained XP this time because I modded my game to have a higher level. So I'm not at max level anymore. And now I'm getting from him. And so that is that. Hopefully you understand now the kind of principle behind the non-linear quest, and you can do as many or as few of those non-linear thingies as you like. So yeah, hopefully that was useful. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.